I'm not going to record a video of me explaining the work today because you're going to do it via Hegarty, and Mr. Hegarty's explanation of translations is good enough that you'll be able to understand how it works. So I just want to go over what you did on Friday if you had a go at it, the transformation golf thing, because it introduces translations anyway, so it's a good way of introducing it and showing you how it works. I know some of you will have found this quite difficult. Hopefully some of you did get some success with it. I know some of you have turned it in and I've had a little look at those, so thank you for that. Here we go anyway. So transformation golf is the topic, not really a topic, it's the activity. So I'm just going to sign in as Mr. B and just go through a few of the slides on here. So the idea of the activity was to practice transforming a shape, either by reflection, rotation, or the new thing, which is called translation. So let's just run through how this all works. So on this first one, you had to move the purple shape to the white shape by either rotating it, reflecting it, or translating it. So translate just means move around. Okay, now you can't, normally you would be able to do this one with a translation, but because they've put this like square in the middle that you're not allowed to go through, you can't actually translate. What I actually want to do is I just want to shift it up the page like that. So what I actually want to do is to move it so that that point there ends up at that point there. So I want to do that translation there, a certain number across and a certain number up. Because translation is just sliding. Watch what happens though. Bang! Gets stuck through the middle. So we're not allowed to do that one. So instead, we're going to have to do it using rotation or reflection. Now there are various ways of doing this one, but one way of doing it is to reflect it. First of all, in this line here, get this in the right place. So in that mirror line there, if I reflect in that mirror line there, whee, goes across there like that. I could have done it the other way if I'd wanted, and I'm going to reflect it in that line there. Whee, and it goes to there, and finally I'm going to turn it round. I'm going to rotate it through 180 degrees, and I need to put the center in the right. It's no good doing it now, it'll end up over here somewhere, so I've got to do it sort of there. And there it is. So a couple of reflections and a rotation allowed me to get the shape to go. You can press play all and it will show you that again. This is a nice little feature to get you used to the idea of reflections and rotations. So the next one, this one's a straightforward rotation. Not much to do on this one. It's a lot easier than the last one. 180 degrees around there. Whee, bang, done. Okay, moving on to the next one. Now this is slightly different activity where you just have to say whether or not Anya, Braden, both or neither is correct. Okay, well I can tell you now that the one that is correct is Anya. This can be done with a rotation. You can get that to go to there by rotating it, use the pencil here, that way, so 90 degrees clockwise. Now you might think, well if I do that it's not going to end up in the right place. But this is important. It's always possible to get it to move to anywhere in the whole grid by choosing your center of rotation carefully. Now it's no good having your center of rotation around here, that won't work. But if it was over here somewhere, actually that's probably not right. But somewhere on the page there will be somewhere where you could put the tracing paper and you'll be able to get it to move to there. Trust me, you can. Okay, moving on. Now this is an interesting one because again I'd quite like to just do a rotation for this one, but it doesn't work because you end up getting caught on there. In fact, I think the next slide is the same thing. Yeah, here we go. So what's this? If I try and do a rotation 180 degrees, this is going to go round down the bottom. Watch what happens. Oh, it gets stuck. So instead what we have to do is a little bit clever. We have to kind of move him first and then do the rotation. So if you do a translation a little bit down, I think 3 down should do it, like that. Okay, like that. Then you do the rotation 180 degrees, making sure that you go round the bottom, so anti-clockwise as it is there, counterclockwise as they call it, American, 180 degrees. Now he's not going to go to the right place. Oh, just missed it. Okay, and then a translation, 3 down should get me where I want to be. Yay! That's worth watching again, isn't it? Oh, it just caught. Oh, I just made it through. Okay. So anyway, I could go on, but oh crikey, gets hard now, doesn't it? Oh, we've got to get that over there. I don't think a rotation is going to work. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for this one, just to show you how to do it. I'm going to quickly do it. Oh, I think I could. Oh, can I? Oh, not quite. I was thinking I could do a reflection to here and then some sort of translation up. But I think I'm going to get caught. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do it with a reflection and a rotation, but I'm going to translation. So I'm going to do it in 2 steps. So I'm going to start by going something like that. Get him over there. Oh, no! That's rubbish. Do that again. I need to go not quite so far. Oh, see, I'm messing up now. Right, reflection. Here we go. So I'm going to reflect in... Move them across. Oh, I didn't realize you could put them in the middle. Okay. I'm going to reflect in that line there. That's better. Now I'm going to translate up so that this point here ends up at this point here. Can't go direct like that. And finally, I'm going to translate so that this point here ends up at this point here. Here we go. And let's just play that so you can see it. Right. Now I'm going to stop there. Not because I don't want to finish this video. It's just they take up massive amounts of memory on my computer the way I'm recording it. So I'm gonna stop there and just say that if you did continue on, you'd get more of these challenges to do, and they're just a really good way of getting used to doing transformations, specifically reflection, rotation, and translation. And hopefully you've had a little bit of fun with that. What I want you to do today is to just do the Haggerty Maths translation activity that I have set for you. And then tomorrow we'll be back to me recording a video of showing you how to do the next and final transformation that we need to cover, which is enlargement. This is all leading into us doing some transformation pictures, which will be later this week and probably into next week as well. They're a lot of fun, and once you've got all the skills, you'll be able to enjoy those more, I feel. So anyway, hopefully you understood everything I've said today. If not, as always, you can just send me a message and I'll try and give you some extra help. Have a good day, Year 8, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.